Chapter 10 Herblore. It is a beautiful day at Hogwarts Castle. The sun is shining, the lake is shimmering, and our heroes are stuck inside a musty greenhouse. What a bummer. Harry's mole-like Herblore professor enters and begins speaking to the class in a voice that is several times louder than is necessary in such a setting. "Who can tell me what this plant is?" Naturally, the wretch's hand all but bursts through the greenhouse's glass ceiling like a Willy Wonka elevator. "This plant is called the praying mandrake. It has magic powers. If you eat one, it works like a paralyzed heal in Pokemon." "Correct!" The wretch is filled with self-satisfaction. It is yet another victory in her perpetual quest for acceptance. Her companions give a supporting whoop, and Malfoy curses the win for the opposing side. Sparks begin to fly in the Hogwarts greenhouse. Today the class will be charged with repotting the praying mandrakes, a task that must be done with proper ear protection. It is said that the cry of a praying mandrake can break your heart. Harry isn't sure he's enough heart left in him to break, but decides it's best not to take the risk. As the plump, well-soiled teacher uproots her praying mandrake, the class gasps a single horrified gasp. The plant resembles a human baby, but it is unlike any baby you have ever seen. It is a baby with a leafy head, rooty appendages, and a torso resembling a rotten potato. The sight is too much for Upfish, and he flops to the floor, unconscious. Now the students try. The room is filled with heart-wrenching cries as the budding botanists pull their hideous mandrakes out of their pots. Cries, of course, that no one will hear. After Herblore, our young scholars head to the cafeteria, not to eat, but to study. The school year has hardly begun, and already the sophomores have a noticeably heavier workload than freshman year. Harry does some homework while Ron attempts to repair his wand with scotch tape. The bear is no mechanic. But right now he hasn't time to worry about such things, for a tornado of feathers is closing in fast. With a loud crash, Ron's bird lands on the table with a letter addressed to the bear. But as the bear goes to open the letter in the fashion that one usually opens such things, the letter jumps out of his hands and begins to read itself. The loud, angry voice of his mother fills the cafeteria, much to the enjoyment of the rotten Slytherins. His mother's voice scolds him for taking and crashing his father's flying car. Her words cut Ronnie deep, but they pale in comparison to the humiliation he feels on all sides from his schoolmates. At this moment, the bear wishes he knew a spell that could turn him into something very small indeed, or something that could eat everyone in the room. When at last the screaming letter has yelled its last yell, it shreds itself, and there is finally peace.